think for all the hip hop fans, one of the most interesting chapters of your career and your whole legacy is that you were basically like a mentor to the young Jay Dilla. And do you remember, because you taught him like the basics of MPC, how to use it?
That's right.
Yeah, and do you remember your first impression of Dilla? And do you have any favorite memories from those times?
I remember like it was yesterday because I had purchased the MPC from a demo deal that I got from Polygram Records, and I got an MPC 60, and he came to the house with the rest of the rappers that wanted to record from my neighborhood. They were all kids in high school, 16, 17. So I remember distinctly that I told them that I couldn't make the beats because I didn't have that much time, so I could help them, but they needed someone who could be more creative in the process for them to work as a unit together. And they said, oh, that's cool. We have James. When they brought James, he showed me how he had sampled from cassette tape to cassette tape, cassette tape, cassette tape, cassette tape, overdub a cassette tape, overdub on another cassette tape, overdub a beat on another cassette tape. It was amazing. So I said, this is amazing. I don't know how you're doing this shit. I said, bring me the samples and we're gonna make them in the music from the MPC. But what was amazing was that Dilla heard everything. He heard the intro, the verse, the chorus, the vamp, everything. It was all in the arrangement, and all the samples were different for one song. So he was a genius, and all the samples were relative in key to each other. So he was already a genius when he came to my house. All he needed to know was the technical aspect of the machine, and once he learned that, which he came to my house just about every day after that, he was amazing. So it was very inspiring to see a young kid with so much talent before you to come into fruition by your teaching of technology, you know. So it was cool.
So you already sensed that he was going to become huge, and it was just a matter of time?
I already knew that. It was just that they weren't patient, and they wanted to be successful fast. So they went to Barack Records, to R.J. Rice, and they were dealing with John Sally, a basketball player, and they said, no, we're going to go with them because they're going to get us on faster. But it took some time, and it would have taken time for them. Eventually it would have happened, but it took longer for them as long as for me. So I said, I'll let you go and do your thing, and when I call you, be ready. So when I was on tour with Lollapalooza with George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic and Tribe Called Quest, I knew that I needed to connect Q-Tip with Dilla. I knew that Q-Tip could be the liaison to help Dilla. And once I introduced Dilla to Q-Tip, it was a wrap. And I knew it was going to happen because I knew that they had so much in common, because I knew that Dilla was a big fan of Q-Tip. You could hear it in the music. You could hear the music that they were making that was so much in relationship to A Tribe Called Quest. So it was a perfect intervention.
And perfect timing as well.
Yeah, it's perfect timing as well, yeah. And Tip was cool, he hooked him up.